Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into something that could completely transform your approach to heart health, bone strength, and healthy aging, and it's probably not on your radar yet. Here's a shocking statistic. According to research from the Jean Mayer USDA Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging at Tufts University, about 60% of men and 40% of women over age 51 aren't getting enough of this one crucial nutrient. Among men over 70, 2/3 are deficient. I'm talking about vitamin K, the forgotten vitamin that's absolutely essential for your daily health routine. And today I'm breaking down everything you need to know. In the next 15 minutes, we'll cover why vitamin K is critical for heart health and preventing cardiovascular disease, how it strengthens your bones and improves brain function, the best food sources to add to your diet today, who's at risk of deficiency and what to do about it, and practical nutrition tips for weight loss and longevity that you can start right now. So let's get started.
All right, let's start with the basics. According to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, vitamin K is one of 4 essential fat-soluble vitamins, alongside vitamins A, D, and E. But here's what makes it unique. There are actually 2 main types. Vitamin K1, also called phytoquinone, comes from plant sources like leafy green vegetables. Think spinach, kale, and broccoli. Vitamin K2, or menaquinone, is naturally produced by bacteria in your intestine. You can also find small amounts in fermented foods like sauerkraut and kimchi, as well as in liver and egg yolks. Here's something fascinating. The bacteria in your gut can actually convert K1 into K2 and produce about 10% of your body's vitamin K supply. Pretty amazing, right? Now, you might be wondering, what does vitamin K actually do? Caroline Passerrello, a registered dietitian and spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, explains it perfectly. Vitamin K is most known for its role in blood clotting, and it also plays a role in bone formation and maintaining heart and eye health. Let me break that down. Without vitamin K, your body cannot produce prothrombin, a protein that's absolutely necessary for blood clotting, bone metabolism, and wound healing. According to the Harvard School of Public Health, vitamin K helps produce 4 of the 13 proteins needed for blood clotting. The vitamin was actually discovered in the 1920s by a Danish biochemist specifically because of its role in preventing excessive bleeding. The K comes from the Danish and German word coagulation. Pretty cool origin story. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is key for anyone focused on health tips for beginners or looking for the best diet for heart health. Researchers have learned that vitamin K contributes to many types of molecular reactions in our bodies beyond just blood clotting. Keith R. Martin, a researcher at the Center for Nutraceutical and Dietary Supplement Research at the University of Memphis, explains that vitamin K appears to play a crucial role in slowing calcification, the buildup of calcium in blood vessels, bone, and other body tissue that happens as we age. Keith puts it brilliantly. Calcification is kind of like rust. It gunks things up over time. This is huge. Calcification in your blood vessels or heart can lead to coronary heart disease. In the cartilage of your knee, it can lead to osteoarthritis. So by fighting calcification, vitamin K is literally helping prevent some of the most common age-related diseases.
Now let's talk about the specific benefits, because this is where vitamin K really shines as part of a daily health routine. Benefit number 1. Cardiovascular disease prevention. This is probably the most important benefit, especially if you're researching nutrition tips for weight loss or the best diet for heart health. A groundbreaking study by Edith Cowan University in Australia found that people with a vitamin K-rich diet had a 34% lower risk of developing atherosclerosis-related cardiovascular disease. That's conditions affecting the heart or blood vessels. Studies going back to the early 2000s have consistently found that people who eat less vitamin K are more likely to have coronary heart disease.
possibly because the blood vessels that feed the heart get stiffer and narrower without it. In one major study, researchers examined data on 7,216 people who were at high risk of cardiovascular disease. The results? An increase in dietary intake of vitamin K was associated with a reduced risk of cardiovascular, cancer, or all-cause mortality. That means living longer, period. Benefit number 2, stronger bones and osteoporosis prevention. If you're concerned about bone health, and you should be as you age, vitamin K is your friend. Vitamin K helps make osteocalcin, a protein that produces healthy bone tissue. Dr. Shiri Ross, a women's health expert at Providence St. John's Health Center in Santa Monica, California, explains, vitamin K works with vitamin D to ensure that calcium finds its way to the bones to help them develop properly. Multiple studies have shown that people who eat a lot of vitamin K-rich foods have stronger bones and are less likely to break a hip than those who don't. In some parts of the world, vitamin K is even prescribed as a treatment for osteoporosis. The European Food Safety Authority allows companies to claim that foods with vitamin K help bone health. Benefit number 3, improved brain function and memory. Here's something that surprised me. Vitamin K might be a secret weapon for cognitive health. According to a 2019 review in Frontiers in Neurology, at least 6 research studies have found a link between adequate vitamin K levels and cognition in older adults. In one study, healthy adults over age 70 with the highest average blood levels of vitamin K had better recall of specific past personal experiences. That's called episodic or long-term memory, compared to those with lower levels. Higher levels of vitamin K have been linked with improved memory and overall cognitive health, your ability to think, learn, and remember. This is crucial information for healthy aging. Benefit number 4, better mobility and physical function. Sarah Booth, director of the vitamin K team at the Tufts Lab, conducted fascinating research on this. Her team followed over 1,300 older adults and tracked their ability to walk a quarter mile and climb 10 steps without resting. The results were striking. Those with low blood levels of vitamin K were twice as likely to have trouble with those tasks compared to those with sufficient levels. And benefit number 5, eye health and vision. In a study of 935 people in their 40s from the University of Leuven in Belgium, researchers found a link between levels of matrix GA protein, a marker of vitamin K deficiency, and retinal microvascular diameter 11 years later. The study highlighted that vitamin K supplementation could promote eye health and better vision. Benefit number 6, gut health. This is where things get really interesting. Vitamin K2 is unique because it's produced by beneficial microbes within the large intestines. So eating gut-friendly fermented foods like sauerkraut can maintain healthy levels of K2 in your body and promote microbial diversity in your microbiome. A healthy gut equals better overall health. It's all connected.
Okay, so now you're probably wondering, how much vitamin K should I actually be getting? According to the National Institutes of Health, the recommended daily intake is 120 micrograms for men and 90 micrograms for women. Here's the good news. It's actually pretty easy to meet these requirements if you know what to eat. Just 1 cup of raw kale has 472 micrograms of vitamin K. That's about 7 times the recommended daily amount. Caroline Passerrello told Live Science something really important. Most micronutrients have guidelines for minimum and maximum intake levels. Vitamin K does not have a tolerable upper limit. No adverse effects associated with vitamin K consumption from food or supplements have been reported in humans or animals, so you don't have to worry about getting too much from food sources. The best food sources of vitamin K. Let me give you a practical list you can use right now. These are perfect for meal prep for busy people. Dark leafy greens, the champions. Spinach, 145 mcg per cup raw. Kale, 113 mcg per cup raw. Collard greens, half a cup provides 530 mcg. Cruciferous vegetables,
broccoli 110 mcg per half cup boiled, cauliflower, fermented foods, sauerkraut, kimchi, healthy fats and oils, soybean oil 25 mcg per tablespoon, canola oil 10 mcg per tablespoon, olive oil 8 mcg per tablespoon, fruits, prunes, kiwi, blueberries 14 mcg per half cup, grapes 11 mcg per half cup, pomegranate juice 19 mcg per 3/4 cup, protein sources, liver, duck, chicken breast 13 mcg per 3 ounces, ground beef 6 mcg per 3 ounces, egg yolks. Other sources, hard cheeses, avocado, soybeans 43 mcg per half cup, edamame 21 mcg per half cup, nuts, pine nuts have 15 mcg per ounce, cashews have 10 mcg per ounce. Pro tip from Caroline Passerrello. Fat-soluble vitamins are better absorbed by the body when eaten along with dietary fat. So massage kale in olive oil, add soybean oil to collard greens, and toss some nuts into a spinach salad for maximum absorption. This is perfect nutrition advice that fits right into a Mediterranean diet approach, which is consistently ranked as one of the best diets for heart health and longevity. Sarah Booth from Tufts adds, "You don't have to eat a big bowl of collards to get the benefits. A small amount can make a difference."
Now, while vitamin K deficiencies in the U.S. are uncommon, certain groups need to pay special attention. Signs of vitamin K deficiency. According to Caroline Passerrello, a sign of vitamin K deficiency is excessive bleeding, since vitamin K is essential for the production of blood clotting factors. Other signs include frequent bruising, small blood clots under nails, blood in urine and stools. Who's at higher risk? You may be at higher risk of deficiency if you have gut-related medical conditions that affect absorption, like gallbladder disease, cystic fibrosis, celiac disease, or Crohn's disease. Dr. Sherry Ross explains, people who have severe gastrointestinal disorders are unable to properly absorb vitamin K, so they are more susceptible to being deficient. Are on antibiotics for an extended period. Antibiotics kill off gut flora, preventing your body from producing vitamin K naturally. Take anticoagulants, like warfarin. If this is you, listen carefully. Passerrello emphasizes that folks on blood thinners need to maintain a consistent level of vitamin K intake. They should not avoid vitamin K. Working with a registered dietitian nutritionist is a great way to determine a meal plan to meet their individual needs. Special note for new parents. Since 1961, the American Academy of Pediatrics has been recommending that all newborn babies receive vitamin K supplementation immediately after birth. This is because vitamin K is not effectively transported across the placenta, and breast milk contains low levels of vitamin K. What about supplements? This is important. Both Sarah Booth and Keith Martin say they would not recommend taking vitamin K supplements on your own. Booth explains, "We don't have a lot of rigorous research around the safety and efficacy of vitamin K supplements. Because vitamin K is involved in blood clotting, you don't want to play around with it. Instead, if you want some extra vitamin K, look for a multivitamin that contains it. But honestly, it's not hard to get more vitamin K through your diet, and that's the best approach." All right, let's bring this all together with some actionable nutrition tips you can implement today. Tip number 1, start your day green. Add a handful of spinach or kale to your morning smoothie. You won't taste it with fruit, and you'll get a massive vitamin K boost right off the bat. Tip number 2, embrace the Mediterranean diet. This eating pattern is naturally high in vitamin K. Focus on leafy greens and vegetables, healthy fats like olive oil, moderate amounts of fish and poultry, and fermented foods for gut health. This aligns perfectly with USDA MyPlate guidelines and is one of the best diets for heart health. Tip number 3, meal prep smart. For busy people, prep your vitamin K sources on Sunday.
Wash and chop kale, spinach, and broccoli. Make a big batch of sauerkraut or buy quality fermented foods. Prep salads with olive oil dressing. Remember, fat helps absorption. Tip number 4, think food first, not detox fads. Forget expensive detox supplements. Your body has its own detox system. Your liver and kidneys, what they need is proper nutrition, including vitamin K, to function optimally. Tip number 5, pair your nutrients. Remember that vitamin K works with vitamin D to ensure calcium gets to your bones. Get some sun exposure for vitamin D, eat your leafy greens for vitamin K, and include calcium-rich foods. They work as a team. And tip number 6, be consistent. Sarah Booth's research shows that about 60% of older men and 40% of older women aren't getting adequate vitamin K. Don't let yourself fall into that statistic. Make vitamin K-rich foods a regular part of your meals, not just an occasional thing.
So let's recap what we've covered today. Vitamin K is a powerhouse nutrient that most people aren't getting enough of. It fights cardiovascular disease, strengthens your bones, improves brain function and memory, supports mobility, promotes eye health, and maintains a healthy gut microbiome. The best sources are dark leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, fermented foods, and healthy oils, all of which fit perfectly into a Mediterranean-style diet that supports overall health and longevity. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated detox programs. Just eat real, whole foods rich in vitamin K, pair them with healthy fats for better absorption, and be consistent. Now, here's my question for you. What's one vitamin K-rich food you're going to add to your diet this week? Drop your answer in the comments below. I want to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based nutrition tips. Share this with someone who's focused on heart health or healthy aging. They'll thank you for it. Remember, small changes in your daily nutrition can lead to massive improvements in your long-term health. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, eat well and stay healthy. Important notice, the information provided in this video podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician, registered dietitian, or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition, dietary changes, or supplementation. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have heard in this video podcast. The content presented is based on published research and expert opinions from credible sources, including the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, National Institutes of Health, Harvard School of Public Health, and peer-reviewed studies. However, individual health needs vary, and what works for one person may not work for another. If you are taking blood thinners, anticoagulants, or have any medical conditions affecting nutrient absorption, please consult with your healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your vitamin K intake. Do not start, stop, or change any medication or treatment without first consulting your doctor.